Good evening. I'm Mike Reed, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Gannett, the publisher of over 260 daily news products and USA Today, and the organizer of tonight's inspiring High School Athlete Recognition Awards. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to address recent events. The killings of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor are but a few recent examples of the devastating realities Black communities have faced for far too long. Each reflects the systemic racism, racial injustice, and inequalities that have plagued our nation's history. Gannett and the USA Today Network stand in solidarity with Black communities as an ally in the fight against discrimination in all its forms. We believe Black lives matter. We are committed to action to drive real and lasting change, and will use our media platforms to listen, educate, and advocate across the communities we serve. Tonight's honored student athletes set an incredible example for our nation. They demonstrate that on an equal playing field, we are at our best and can achieve greatness together. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Hoda Kotb. Good evening, everybody. And we should say tonight is all about you. Tonight we celebrate the athletes, the families, the friends, and the sports fans. This year is not what any of us expected, but we're not going to let it stop us from celebrating the accomplishments of the best high school athletes in our communities. Not only are we recognizing and awarding the best performances in high school athletics, but we'll also be shining a light on the off-the-field stories of courage and perseverance and heart that provide much-needed messages of hope and inspiration for all of us during these very uncertain times. You guys, together, we will get through this and we'll shine brighter. I offer a heartfelt congratulations to all of tonight's honorees who have wonderful and exciting new chapters ahead. I'm convinced those of you watching can foster the skills and lessons learned playing sports to become future leaders in your communities and make the world a better place. We are counting on you. We continue to cheer for you from the sidelines. I want to wish you guys best wishes for a bright future.
Hello everyone, my name is Marie Langley. I'm the IPA Administrator for Desert Valley Medical Group. We hope during these challenging times that everyone is staying safe and healthy. However, we do want to remind you that although you're supposed to be self-isolating, you don't want to medically isolate. And that if you are in need of care, it's very important that you stay in contact with your primary care physicians. Our doctors' offices are still open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. If you are in need of urgent care services, our urgent care is open Monday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And for those who are comfortable with technology, we also offer telehealth and telephone consultations. So please, again, we want to encourage you to reach out, stay connected, and please continue to utilize us. We're here for you.
My name is Dr. Imran Siddiqui with Desert Valley Medical Group. I hope everyone's staying safe in this pandemic. If there's anything that Desert Valley Medical Group or Desert Valley Hospital can do for you, please feel free to reach out to us and we'll be of assistance to you. Also, do remember, we do appreciate everyone staying at home and isolating yourselves. But if you feel that you're getting sick and your symptoms are getting worse, please do not delay in going to the emergency room or calling 911. Desert Valley Hospital ER is open 24/7 for all illnesses, not just COVID-related illnesses. So again, if you're feeling sick and feel you're not getting better, reach out to your primary care doctor. But if it's an emergency, please call 911 and visit us at Desert Valley Hospital ER. Thanks a lot.
Welcome to the Daily Press's Best of High Desert Preps, presented by Victor Valley College and Desert Valley Hospital. We are proud to honor the top high school athletes from the high desert area as the USA Today Network brings you the best night in high school sports across the country. The Best of High Desert Preps Awards show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. And this is my world now. This is my world now.
Victorville, are you ready? The show starts now.
Hey sports fans, I'm Courtney Cronin.
And I'm Dr. Jerry Punch. We are thrilled to bring you what is considered to be the biggest and best high school sports celebration across the entire country.
You know, Dr. Punch, I've covered sports across all levels throughout my career, and I always say my most rewarding experiences as a journalist have been telling the stories of high school athletes, and I'm thrilled that we get to be here tonight to honor the nation's best.
Courtney, so much uncertainty the past few months, the pandemic around the world, business, sports, everything has ground to a screeching halt. I know so many lives have been touched and changed. How about you?
Yeah, as someone who covers the NFL, we've been navigating some pretty murky waters. And while there is a lot of uncertainty in our day-to-day life, the one thing that's not uncertain are the accomplishments and achievements of the athletes we're about to honor.
This is a night of celebration, so let's get this party started. And let's meet our co-hosts joining us from New York City and Connecticut are Jesse Palmer and Sage Steele.
I'm Jesse Palmer.
And I'm Sage Steele, and we will be your hosts. What an absolute honor it is to be a part of this amazing award show to recognize the dedication, the hard work, and the perseverance by so many high school athletes. And we are talking to you. I want to offer a heartfelt congratulations for getting through these last couple of months. I know it's not how you scripted, but we hope that this is a little bit of a time for you to celebrate your accomplishments with us tonight.
The Daily Press is proud to bring you a star-studded award show to honor the top high school athletes from the high desert area, brought to you by Victor Valley College and Desert Valley Hospital and Medical Group. What we're doing tonight is unprecedented. We're bringing together some of the biggest names in professional sports. I'm talking about Michael Phelps, Venus Williams, Drew Brees, to help us honor some of the country's best high school athletes. And Sage, I want to know, who are you pumped to see?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people I cannot wait to see. How about Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes, of course the great Stephen Curry, Gabby Douglas will join us as well, and Misty May Traynor, the beach volleyball superstar. So many people out there I can't wait to see. What about you guys?
Thanks, guys. What an incredible list of celebrities and stars. And add to that list, how about 2019 U.S. Open champion Gary Woodland? What a rising star in the golf world. And how about Jordan Burroughs? He is a beast on the mat as a wrestler.
Yeah, anytime Jessica Mendoza is on TV is appointment viewing for me. I learned so much about the game of baseball whenever she's in the booth, and I'm kind of biased as an avid skier myself. I'm excited to see Bodie Miller tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Bodie either, you know. And I just can't believe someone talked legendary head coach Bill Belichick into doing this. What an exciting show this is going to be. You know, tonight we'll present the top honorees and then the athlete of the year for each state-sanctioned sport. Now, honorees, remember that no matter who is selected as the top award recipient, everyone is included in this show is a winner.
In addition to celebrating the achievements over the last year, we're also celebrating the spirit of sport. And that's not made up of one win or one big night, but hundreds of seconds, minutes, hours, and days that create the path to this moment. And the spirit of sport is about more than just the game. It's the preparation for life. Becoming a star requires setting goals, handling criticism, taking risks, and becoming a team player. What we hope is that you celebrate this honor, but remember, now is not the time to stop.
The past few months have tested us all in ways we never expected. And even though we can't celebrate in person, you all deserve a moment in the spotlight. So this is your night. Now, before we move into our first set of awards, we want to pause and recognize some of the loved ones who helped these young athletes grow and rise to their individual challenges. Yeah, we're talking about mom and dad and family and those you cherish as family.
You have encouraged and consoled. You've cleaned up stinky, sweaty uniforms, bandaged scraped knees, and wrapped sprained ankles. You've sat on the edge of your seat, maybe bit your nails until they were no more, cried tears of joy and heartache as you hoped that your pride and joy would achieve everything they dreamed.
Mom, Dad, your little girl or boy has grown up and become a winner, in no small part thanks to your sacrifice. So this show is also a tribute to you. And not to be overlooked, let's give some props to the coaches out there. Former legendary coach John Wooden once said, "A good coach can change a game, but a great coach can change a life." Congratulations to all you coaches on a job well done.
Yes, thank you to all the supporters who have helped shape these young lives. And thank you to all of our sponsors for your support in making this night possible for our community. Now, before we get to the awards, let's head to Courtney to tell us how our viewers can support the athletes and coaches tonight and be part of the celebration.
All right, let's show the power of the high school sports community in the high desert. During the month of June, the Daily Press will join other media groups in the USA Today network to host a month-long fundraiser for charitable organizations assisting with COVID-19 relief efforts. And the community with the most donations will receive a matching donation from USA Today for charities in their area. So, Victorville, let's show the love. To donate, just click Team High Desert COVID Relief on the event website. Posts on Instagram or Twitter will be shown on the social media feed on the event website, sponsored by Sports Clips Haircuts of Hesperia. When you use hashtag High School Sports Awards and hashtag High Desert Preps, along with hashtag Sports Clips Hesperia Preps, you'll be part of the national conversation as these awards are announced, while showing support for your local friends, teammates, and students. Plus, one lucky person using these hashtags on Instagram or Twitter will receive an autographed gift from one of our featured guests tonight. I'm going to donate and post right now.
Let's show some love. Now, we hope you're going to help us support COVID relief efforts throughout the country. We better be seeing your posts on social media, but now it is time to finally get this thing started. Athletes, look, you have run, you've hit, you've jumped, thrown, tossed, spiked, served, pinned, and pitched your way into the record books, into the pages of your hometown newspaper, and now into our hearts as well. But we're ready to showcase these stars for all of the world to see. Let's get the show started with one of the biggest basketball stars playing today. Presenting our basketball awards tonight is six-time All-Star, two-time MVP, and three-time NBA champion, none other than Golden State Warriors phenom, Steph Curry.
Basketball awards are sponsored by Car Collision Auto Repair Specialists.
What's up, athletes? Stephen Curry here. Just want to congratulate each and every one of you on an amazing career, an amazing year, and wishing you all the best where life takes you next. Basketball and the level of play continues to evolve. And fans and coaches are always looking for the next superstar who's going to change the way the game is played. Let's meet some up-and-coming stars who are on track to becoming the next game changers. Here are your honorees for Girls Basketball Player of the Year. The finalists for Girls Basketball Player of the Year are, and the best of High Desert Prep's Girls Basketball Player of the Year is Sage Bridges of Oak Hills High School.
Sage Bridges was named the Mojave River League's Player of the Year in girls basketball for the second straight season. Bridges led the Bulldogs to an 8th straight league title after a 9-1 finish into the second round of the CIF Southern Section playoffs. She scored 429 points, averaged 17.1, and shot 84% from the free throw line this year. She will continue her career at California State University Bakersfield.
Congratulations, Sage, and best of luck at California State University.
Boys basketball.
Next up, the honorees for the Boys Basketball Player of the Year. And the finalists for the Boys Basketball Player of the Year are, and the best of High Desert Prep's Boys Basketball Player of the Year is Antonio Singleton of Hesperia High School.
Tony Singleton had a huge senior year. He led the Scorpions to a Division IIA title game, earned a spot on the All-CIF SS Division IIA team, and was named the Mojave River League's Player of the Year. In his final season at Hesperia, Singleton averaged 22.5 points and shot 39% from beyond the arc. He will continue his career at California State University Stanislaus.
Congratulations, Antonio, on your fantastic season.
To present our next award, we have one of the most decorated female athletes of all time, three-time gold medalist, world record holder, and perhaps the greatest athlete in the heptathlon and long jump, one of the all-time greats in track and field, Jackie Joyner-Kersee.
Girls cross country.
Hi, I'm Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Olympic champion, but some of my best memories was running and playing basketball in high school. The athletes who participate in cross-country and track and field competitions must master physical and mental hurdles to run another mile, shave off the extra second, and jump a little higher. Here are your honorees for the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year. The finalists for the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year are: ladies and gentlemen, the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year is Tiani Golson from Serrano High School.
Making a third straight trip to the CIF state finals, an eighth of the decade, the Diamondbacks scored 185 points for a third-place finish in the Division II race. Tiani Golson led the way for Serrano on the 5K course with a 13th place finish. En route to the finals, Tiani had a 4th place finish at the CIF Southern Section Finals, and a week prior to that, Tiani led Serrano at the CIF SS Prelims at the same course with a 2nd place finish.
Congratulations, Tiani.
Boys cross country.
Next up, the honorees for the Boys Cross Country Runners of the Year. And the finalists for the Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year are: the Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year is Ian Crocker from Serrano High School.
Ian Crocker led the Diamondbacks to a 3rd straight Mojave River League title and 7th in the last 9 seasons with a 2nd place finish at Victor Valley College. Crocker's success continued at the CIF Southern Section Prelims at the Riverside City College course, where he led Serrano to a 4th place finish in the Division II race. Crocker will continue his career at Army West Point.
Congratulations, Ian.
Moving right along, we have a crowded field of competitors and one of the best of all time to announce the top players.
Here to present the top football athletes, we have none other than Saints quarterback and Super Bowl MVP Drew Brees.
Next up, football, brought to you by Choice Medical Group.
Hey, I'm Drew Brees. I just want to encourage you to keep up the good fight both on and off the field. Sports isn't forever, but positive impacts on your community last a lifetime. I've played a lot of football in my time. I've been injured, set records, lost heartbreakers, and won big games. But believe it or not, some of my best memories are from playing high school football. In 1996, we were the 5A Division II state champions in the state of Texas. And of all the accomplishments I've been able to experience on the football field, that was probably one of my greatest ones ever. Here are your honorees for Football Player of the Year. The finalists for Football Player of the Year are, and the Football Player of the Year is Devin Gandy of Silverado High School.
Devin Gandy led Silverado with 943 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns and earned the Desert Sky League's Offensive Player of the Year. But Devin is not just a playmaker when catching the ball. He rarely stepped off the field as Silverado's most reliable player in the secondary, finishing the season with 6 interceptions. Gandy will continue his career at California State University.
Congratulations, Devin. Good luck at California State University.
Our next presenter is just barely out of high school herself, but has represented the United States at multiple levels.
She's a professional soccer player for the Washington Spirit and midfielder of the U.S. Women's National Team and FIFA Women's World Cup Award winner. Here she is, Rose Lavelle.
Girls soccer.
Hi, I'm Rose Lavelle. I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you guys. Some of my favorite memories from high school are playing high school sports and representing my high school on the soccer field. So you guys can take that memory with you in this next stage of life, and best of luck moving forward with whatever you have next. Congratulations again. Soccer is a beautiful sport. It's easily the world's most favorite sport. Anyone can play it at any time, anywhere, at the beach, on the street, in the gym. Let's take a look at the next generation of soccer stars. Here are your honorees for Girls Soccer Player of the Year. Here are your finalists for Girls Soccer Player of the Year. The Girls Soccer Player of the Year is Kola Sulifa from Oak Hills High School.
Sophomore Kolo Siliafo scored 25 goals for the Bulldogs in a shortened season. Kolo missed time midway through the season, and then 3 games during the CIF Southern Section Division II playoffs to attend U.S. Under-17 Women's National Team training camps. At the camps in Florida, Kolo was vying for a spot on the U-17 team that would have competed in May for a berth to the 2020 FIFA U-17 Women's World Cup. Kolo returned to the team in time to help the Bulldogs capture the CIF Southern Regional Division II title.
Congratulations, Kola.
Boys soccer.
Now to the boys' side of the field. Here are your honorees for Boys Soccer Player of the Year. And your finalists for Boys Soccer Player of the Year. The Boys Soccer Player of the Year is Adrian Gallardo of Hesperia High School.
In his final season, Adrian Gallardo, a 4-year starter in the Scorpions, recorded 14 shutouts and allowed 16 goals in 25 games. Adrian will continue his soccer career after recently signing a letter of intent to attend Humboldt State University in the fall. This is the first time a goalkeeper has been named the Daily Press's Boys Soccer Athlete of the Year.
Congratulations, Adrian.
All right, with 7 Grand Slam titles, 5 Wimbledon championships, and 4 Olympic gold medals, our next presenter is a legend and arguably one of the most accomplished, certainly inspiring women in the history of sport. Please welcome Venus Williams.
Girls tennis.
Hi everyone, Venus here. Congratulations on a great year. I know this year's been a little bit different for everyone, but congratulations still on staying strong. And also in life, we don't ask for less challenges, we ask for more skills. So with that being said, I am so happy to introduce our winners of our sports awards. Often against the wall, everything riding on the next point, tennis players excel at performing under pressure. The margin for error is small, and one mistake to the left or to the right could cost the match. These players have shown they can handle the pressure, winning the big points when it matters. Here are your honorees for Girls Tennis Player of the Year. Let's meet the finalists for Girls Tennis Player of the Year. The Girls Tennis Player of the Year is Kelsey Howard of Serrano High School.
Kelsey Howard had a dominant senior season on the court as Serrano's #1 singles player. Kelsey went 27-3 in her final season and nearly ended the season unbeaten. Her only losses were in the season finale against Burroughs, a loss that snapped Serrano's 121-game winning streak in Mojave River League action. Following in the steps of previous Serrano singles players, Howard teamed with #2 singles player Miri Kim for the MRL Finals, but lost to teammates Kristen O'Neill and Isabella Acosta.
Congratulations, Kelsey Howard, the Best of High Desert Prep Girls Tennis Player of the Year.
We've had so many professional athletes as part of this program who are at the top of their game. The next is no exception. She's considered one of the greatest beach volleyball players in the history of the sport. Please welcome Misty May Trainer.
Volleyball.
I'd like to give a special shout out to the honorees in California, my home state. I hate that I couldn't be there in person to see you this year, but I'm with you in spirit. Keep working hard and remember, this is only the beginning. The best volleyball players have a motivation to rise above the competition and to put their team in a position to score and win. They tax their bodies and test their stamina, putting in countless hours of training to perfect their skill. It's time to dig up the best of the best for volleyball. Here are your honorees for Volleyball Player of the Year. The finalists for Volleyball Player of the Year are... And the Volleyball Player of the Year is Savannah Bird of Sultana High School.
Savannah Bird capped a dominant season with being named to the All-CIF Southern Section Division 5 team. As a junior, Bird led the Sultans to a 27-8 season, including an 8-2 record in Mojave River League play, capturing the league title. On the season, Bird had 371 kills, leading an offense that averaged 9.2 kills per set. Bird averaged 4.1 kills per set to go along with a 40.6 kill percentage. She also served 29 aces, recorded 98 blocks, including 79 solo, 136 digs, and 17 assists.
Congratulations, Savannah.
Our next presenter is on his way to becoming the most decorated American wrestler in history. He's a Hodge Trophy winner, which is like the Heisman for wrestling. He's a 4-time world champion and gold medal winner. Give it up for Jordan Burroughs.
Girls wrestling.
What's up, guys? Jordan Burroughs here, Olympic and world champion at 74 kilograms for the United States of America. I am happy to be here today with you guys, and congratulations to all of the winners this evening. This is a very special day, something that I'm happy to be a part of, especially because looking at my career now, at this point where you guys are, I never knew what I was capable of. And the cool thing about it is you guys still have so much ahead of you. I want to talk to all of the athletes out there about strength. Not just physical strength, but mental strength. About getting back up, shaking off the losses and trying again. We need that now more than ever. We need a get back up again kind of attitude. And it's my focus as I prepare for the next Olympics. But I'd like to challenge all the viewers out there to embrace this mindset, work together, and let's rise to the challenge of winning again. Here are your honorees for Girls Wrestler of the Year. The finalists for Girls Wrestler of the Year are... Your Girls Wrestler of the Year is Athena Wilden from Oak Hills High School.
After placing 6th in the 131-pound division at the CIF State Girls Wrestling Championships last year, junior Athena Wilden had a memorable run this season. Wilden racked up 6 total victories to take 3rd place. She opened the tournament with 2 pinfall victories, but lost in the quarterfinals the following day, dropping her to the consolation bracket. Wilden won all 4 matches on the 3rd day of action to place on the podium. She finished with a 6-2 victory over Las Plumas' Chantel Koppel.
Congratulations, Athena. You are the Girls Wrestler of the Year.
Boys wrestling.
Here are your honorees for Boys Wrestler of the Year. And the finalists for Boys Wrestler of the Year are... Your Boys Wrestler of the Year is Gabriel Carranza from Victor Valley High School.
Gabriel Carranza wrapped up a stellar career for the Jackrabbits with a 4th place finish at the CIF State Wrestling Championships. Carranza, who placed 2nd at the CIF Southern Section Masters, started his run by spending less than 2 minutes on the mat with 2 pinfall victories in the opening night of the tournament. He scored a division victory in the quarterfinals and lost in the semifinals, dropping to the consolation bracket where he won a 6-4 decision. He will continue his career at Colorado Mesa University.
Congratulations, Gabriel. You are the Boys Wrestler of the Year.
Hey, I just want to give a special shout out to all the honorees in California, my home state. What's up? I have many fond memories of my time in high school where I got to suit up for my school in softball and basketball. I hope you relish this time of your lives. Even in all the turmoil this year, or honestly for that matter, just regular high school turmoil. I hope you will keep your head held high and your mind and body focused on all that you want to achieve.
Again, congratulations to all of our Player of the Year honorees and award winners. From big stars to the rising stars. I just love hearing these athletic greats announce the next generation of award-winning, show-stopping athletes. So let's show some love to all of them too, right? Show us all your celebrations and congratulations on social media, and make sure you're showing your support, photos and videos from your watch partiers, or even photos of your favorite moments throughout the season.
Speaking of showing some love, we have something special in store for you tonight. But first, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm Shelly Carter, manager of Sport Clips Haircuts of Hesperia, and we are the proud social media sponsors of Best of the High Desert All-Star Preps. Let's support our teams, these amazing athletes, and our hardworking coaches with a message of support and congratulations throughout the night. We can't be there to shake hands and hug our winners in person, so let's show them a little love on our online support. Be sure to use hashtag SportClipsHesperiaPreps and hashtag HighDesertPreps for a chance to win an autographed item from one of our guest celebrities tonight. The winner will be announced online and in the Victor Valley Daily Press. Good luck and congrats to all the best of the High Desert athletes.
While we're recognizing those who were able to train, perform, and excel in their sports, there were so many student athletes who were stopped short of reaching their goals when spring sports and other big milestones were canceled due to protecting students and fans from the spread of COVID-19. For all of you seniors out there, this is for you.
Hey guys, this is Gabby Douglas.
Hey guys, it's Patrick.
Hey guys, it's Steph.
Hey guys, Wayne Gretzky here.
This is Jessica Mendoza.
This is Venus Williams. We just want you to know.
For every player who couldn't step onto the field,
who missed their last game,
who won't play that final match,
who never scored that last goal,
who missed the state playoffs,
who didn't go to prom,
or walk across the stage.
This
is for you.
We know.
You aren't alone. We feel it too. The stillness.
The silence. The absence. We never had the chance.
We never felt what could have been.
We worked. We practiced.
We sweat, cried, and bled for those moments.
For those opportunities. For those memories.
And just like that, it stopped. But we cannot stop.
We are not finished.
Our chance to win is not over.
The future is still calling.
And it's calling your name.
So don't stop learning.
Don't stop training. Don't stop trying. And don't stop dreaming.
Because the future,
my future, our future,
starts today.
Don't stop now.
What a powerful message for all our seniors out there. I'm here to ask you to get one more message trending, and it's one we all need to hear. Hashtag Don't Stop Now. And just to give this some extra momentum, we'll choose one person who uses this hashtag on Instagram or Twitter and award them with $1,000 and donate $1,000 to the COVID relief charity of their choice. Seniors, whatever your future may hold, Good luck, and don't stop now.
Hopefully we'll be back on the fields and courts sooner rather than later. The Lifetime Achievement Award honors an individual who has not only had success in athletics, but has also made a tremendous impact on the lives of high school student athletes. This individual's knowledge, leadership, and compassion has helped to guide and shape the lives of our youth, and for that, we are forever grateful. Before our next award, here's a message from one of our local community leaders who made this event possible.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hi, I'm Dan Walden, president of Victor Valley College, and I want to congratulate all of you who are the best athletes in the high desert. And tonight we're going to honor the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award, and we're so proud to sponsor this event.
We are honored to present this year's Victor Valley College Lifetime Achievement Award to Terry Kurtz.
Terry Kurtz is entering his 6th decade of covering local prep sports. In the 1970s, he announced prep football and basketball games on KAVR radio. He was sports anchor for KVVT TV from 1986 to 1991 and later at Charter CNN Headline News from 1991 to 2006. That same year, Terry produced the Daily Press's video reports and later launched Video Sports and High Desert Sports Report. You can still find new content on his Facebook page mere hours after he finishes covering games across the region. He said his fondest memory of covering local prep sports is covering Silverado grad Jimmy Musgrave, who played football at VVC, then spent 2 seasons as a walk-on football player at the University of Oregon before receiving a full-ride scholarship from the University of Texas at El Paso. His 2 favorite interviews are when Victor Valley grad Reggie Lawson signed with the San Diego Padres and Oak Hills' Jason Rodriguez, who currently plays for USC after winning the MRL title in 2018. The next time you see Terry Kurtz around, be sure to stop him and strike up a conversation. You won't regret it.
Thank you for your dedication to high school sports, Terry.
Next up, we have the Desert Valley Hospital and Medical Group Courage Award.
Courage is demonstrated during challenging moments in life. We see it when an individual takes the path less traveled, when they get back up, when they restart, when against all odds they choose to keep going when most of us would give in. And sometimes I think we forget how many times we face these life-defining moments. This year has been one that has challenged us all. We're in a moment of time that we need to hear about courage, of rising up, of overcoming whatever is blocking the path to our dreams. We need stories that show us the power of courage that lives in the human spirit. How amazing is it that we find that inspiration, that spirit, that unbelievable courage within our high schools. Let's meet the 2020 Desert Valley Hospital and Medical Group Courage Award winner. From Oak Hills High School, Jesus Ortega.
Jesus Ortega was 2 years old when he lost sight in one eye. Retinoblastoma, a form of cancer most common in children that begins in the back of the eye, was the diagnosis. He spent the next 8 years of his life with limited vision. The cancer came back when he was 10, and Jesus lost his sight altogether. Tough cards to be dealt at the age of 10. But Jesus is much tougher. As he transitioned from 6th to 7th grade, Jesus learned wrestling was an option for him. He earned a varsity spot at Oak Hills as a freshman, but during coaching transitions, he spent the next 2 seasons on the junior varsity team. Jesus says there was a lot of self-doubt those years. His dream was to qualify for the CIF Southern Section Wrestling Tournament. Jesus started in all 5 Mojave River League duels for Oak Hills his senior year and went 3-2, competing as a 145-pounder. He then placed in the top 3 at the MRL Finals, qualifying for the CIF SS Tournament. After losing his opening match, Jesus won a decision before being eliminated in the next match. No matter, the dream was accomplished.
From the team at Desert Valley Hospital and Medical Group, we humbly congratulate the inspiring 2020 Desert Valley Hospital Courage Award winner.
Congratulations, Jesus. We are so inspired by your strength, perseverance, courage, and truly the vision to see what's possible.
We focused a lot tonight on the student athletes, but as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, lessons of leadership, skills to win, and the belief you can do more must come from the top.
And coaches who have a tradition of winning develop systems to build award-winning programs. They aren't relying solely on sporadic flashes of athletic talent. They are focused on teaching a group of individuals to become a true team. Our next presenter said it best. There are no shortcuts to building a great team each season. You build the foundation brick by brick.
Here to present our Coach of the Year award is a man who many consider one of the greatest coaches of all time, Bill Belichick.
Coach of the Year.
Hi, this is Bill Belichick. Congratulations on your high school career as student athletes. I know this is an exciting time for all of you. When I reflect back on my high school career, those are some of the fondest memories that I have. As we celebrate the accomplishments of our athletes tonight, it's important to recognize the leaders who guide these young adults and help them reach their full potential. I fully believe that there are no shortcuts to building a team each season. The coaches we'll honor tonight have achieved success by focusing on the details, putting in the hours, and getting the job done. Let's meet some of these great high school coaches. The High Desert Preps Coach of the Year is Bobby Tossetti, the boys basketball coach at Hesperia High.
In his second season as head coach, Bobby Tossetti led the Scorpions to the CIF Southern Section Division IIA title game, where they fell 4 points shy of victory. Hesperia's playoff run, led by Tony Singleton and Rashawn Burrell, was magical. The two were named to the All-CIF SS Division IIA team, while Tossetti was named Coach of the Year. Hesperia ended the season 25-9 overall, scored 2,117 points, and allowed 1,795. Hesperia won its fifth straight Mohave River League title, running the table with a 10-0 record. In December, the Scorpions competed in one of the state's most notable prep basketball tournaments and took 5th place in their division. Hesperia ended the tournament by rallying from a late 12-point deficit to beat Los Osos 61-60 with a buzzer beater 3.
Congratulations, Coach Tossetti.
Now it's time for the biggest awards of the night.
Here to present is an athlete who at only 24 years old has set the league on fire. NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
Hey everybody, it's Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. Real sorry we couldn't be there today, but we wanted to make this extra special as we get through this time together. We've reached our final awards of the night, Athlete of the Year. The awards recognize accomplishments that are often above and beyond even the highest level of performance.
Female Athlete of the Year.
Nationally, we have seen phenomenal growth in women's sports. That recognition is long overdue. Let's meet some of the female athletes who will continue that momentum and shatter expectations. The finalists for Female Athlete of the Year are
Athena Wilden, wrestling for Oak Hills High. Tiana Gosen, cross country, track and field for Serrano High. Melody Landfear, soccer, track and field for Oak Hills High.
the High Desert All-Star Preps Female Athlete of the Year is Melanie Landfear of Oak Hills High.
Melody Landfear won 2 championships in her years playing at Oak Hills. After helping lead the Bulldogs to the CIF Southern Section Division III title as a junior, the team fell short in recapturing the feat in her senior season. The Bulldogs lost in the CIF SS title game, but the season wasn't quite over. The Bulldogs celebrated a week later by winning the CIF Southern Regional Division II title with a 1-0 lead in the second half over La Mirada in the title game. Melody fired a shot that passed right by the goalkeeper into the back of the net to ice the game. It was Melody's second goal of the 3-game regional tournament. She also scored a goal with 2 assists in the tournament opener. Over the course of the season, Melody scored 25 goals and assisted on 16 for the Bulldogs. She was named to the All-Mohave River League first team and later named to the All-CIF SS Division II first team. In April, she signed a letter of intent to continue playing soccer at California State University, Los Angeles.
Congratulations, Melanie. Best of luck at Cal State.
Male Athlete of the Year.
Now it's time to move to the guys. To recognize the best of the best in boys high school sports. Your Male Athlete of the Year. The finalists for Male Athlete of the Year are
Gabriel Carranza, wrestling for Victor Valley High. Devin Gandy, football, track and field for Silverado High. Parker Chafee, football, wrestling, and baseball for Serrano High.
the High Desert All-Star Preps Male Athlete of the Year is Parker Chafee of Serrano High.
Aside from being Serrano's starting quarterback, Parker won the Mojave River League's 170-pound wrestling title. At the CIF State Wrestling Championships in Bakersfield, he won one match in the 170-pound tournament. On the gridiron, Parker earned the Mojave River League's Offensive Player of the Year award after a dual-threat senior season. In his lone season as starting quarterback, Parker completed 76 of 137 passes for 1,623 yards and 24 touchdowns, while running the ball 75 times for 447 yards and 10 touchdowns. Parker also had a helping hand on defense for Serrano. Playing linebacker, Parker had 21 solo tackles, an interception, and a caused fumble. The Diamondbacks ended the regular season 10-0 and won the program's first outright league title since the 2015 season. Parker had his final baseball season cut short as the coronavirus pandemic halted all spring sports earlier this year.
Congratulations, Parker, the Male Athlete of the Year.
Thank you, Patrick. And for one final time, let's keep this celebration going. Remember to show your support on social media with tonight's hashtags. Back to you, Sage and Jesse.
Thank you, Courtney. I'd also like to once again thank our sponsors who made this night possible. We truly could not do it without you. Stick around to see photos of all the All-Stars featured here tonight and a few words from the businesses that made this night possible.
And from the staff at the Daily Press. Thanks for your support and for reading the inspiring sports stories throughout the year. You can see details on how to subscribe or to get more information on getting copies of tonight's show.
Congratulations, everybody. Don't stop now. Keep pushing through. Good night.
That's a wrap from all of us, and remember, it's all about the journey. Don't stop now.